Hey everyone, it is the 17th of April, so sorry, and that makes it day 107 of A Poem a Day for 2021. For those of you who joined me earlier for our final story, our final tale of the unexpected, I hope that you enjoyed that. And as I said, I will be starting something different next week. Still looking at a couple of options for that, but I will keep you posted, I promise. Today's poem is I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud by William Wordsworth. So our blurb says, so sorry. I was falling asleep on the sofa before I came and did this. Our blurb says, this poem opens with a multitude of natural images, clouds, vales, hills, and, most famously, daffodils. While Wordsworth writes at length on the sight of the daffodils, he never mentions their smell. This is unsurprising, as Wordsworth actually suffered from anosmia and had barely any sense of smell at all. Fun fact for the day. Okay, so this is I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud by Wordsworth. William Wordsworth, sorry. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high over vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. Continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way, they stretched in the never-ending line along the margin of a bay. 10,000 saw I at a glance, tossing their heads in a sprightly dance. The waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poet could not be gay in such a jocund company. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the show to me had brought. For oft when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude, and then my heart with pleasure fills, and dances with the daffodils. You're right, Ember, that's beautiful. I think one of my... I should have started a list at some point. My favourite thing about reading these poems every day, number 74, is that I'm getting to read poems that I've only known bits of. For example, I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud. I thought that was something to do with Winnie the Pooh. And I think it probably was paraphrased at some point. But that was beautiful. And the interesting fact at the beginning that there is much description and detail by Wordsworth about the appearance and the movement of the daffodils, but no mention of their smell, because he had anosmia and had very little sense of smell himself. And obviously daffodils can be very fragrant and wonderful, so that he never got to enjoy that is a little melancholy, but the fact that they still brought him so much joy is quite wonderful. I'm really enjoying doing this with you all, folks. And I love that people join me every evening. So, yeah. Okay. I'm going to go and take my makeup off and I'm going to go to bed. Because it's 10:30 on a Saturday night and I am the epitome of rock and roll. I love you all and I will see you tomorrow for another poem. Sleep tight, friends. Love you. Good night.